All right, guys, welcome back to Pilates Strong. My name is Lorene. We're going to use this squishy ball today. I got the TheraBand brand. I'm starting to just go to everything TheraBand just because it's more standard weight versus all these different bands and balls that we're all using. So anyways, so let's place the ball sort of underneath our thighs here. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Oh, I have a little stain on my pants. Okay, you're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to start off with a Pilates roll. So if this is something that's really difficult for you and you can't do it, just roll back to where it feels comfortable and then roll back up, okay? That's all you'll do. Or you'll start at the bottom and you'll just, you'll just roll up to here and right back down, okay? So if you can though, let's do the whole version. So you're gonna take an inhale here. As you exhale, options. You can have the arms straight forwards as you roll up one, oops, that was a terrible roll up, one vertebrae at a time. I'm gonna move my pack out of the way here. And then I'm gonna roll it down one vertebrae at a time, okay? So this is where we're gonna start off here. We're gonna start off just rolling down and rolling up, trying to keep our feet on that ball. Options here, you can either leave the knees bent or the knees straight, okay? So as you exhale, it's actually really hard to do a roll up correctly when you're talking. And rolling it up. So you're gonna wanna lift your legs here. Your goal is to try to keep the legs pressing down that ball. Legs nice and long. You're gonna get a little bit of work through the tops of those quads as you come up. If your knees are bent, you won't. If the knees are straight, you will. And then slowly rolling it down, just like you would in a Pilates roll up, but it's with the legs on the ball. Take your time going down. You're gonna find this to be a little bit more challenging than when the feet are on the floor. Now, the other option is you can also bring the arms around, inhale, exhale. Try to roll it up one piece at a time, nice and slow, reaching over that ball, trying to keep it nice and steady. I do have my pack in my way, just kind of making it a little harder to do the roll up, and then slowly rolling it down. Let's do one more here. Inhale and then exhale. Curling it up, curling it up, curling it up. That was a better one. My spine was a little bit warmer that time. Roll, 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 up and over. You can reach for your toes here. Good. And then slowly taking it back down. All right, we're gonna do a Pilates ball ab crunch. Feet are gonna go on your ball. Hands are gonna go behind the head. Legs are really close into you, okay? So you're gonna lift your chest up. I'm gonna move my pack a little more out of the way. You're gonna lift the chest up. Reach the legs out as you lower the head. It's a small reach. It's an in. You're working on getting the in position and then reaching the legs out. And you're gonna watch the positions of your knees. You wanna keep the knees relatively equal to one another, right? Up and then down. That little extra pull at the end really gets into those lower abs. But notice that I'm also not I'm not smashing my back to the floor. I'm keeping a pretty neutral spine as I bring my knees in because I'm working on getting that nice hip hinge and then slowly lowering it down. Good, let's keep going. So you're gonna go in, out, exhale, in and out, exhale, in and out. The ball is really nice here because it gives you sort of this fluidity in your movement of your hips without getting into the hip flexors, right? And in. And do you guys notice how when your hips are really dropped into the socket, you can actually feel your lower abs better, right? And that's one of the tricks with doing like teaser and roll up and all those lovely moves we like to do. So in, release it out. I love these. They get the lower abs super good and you don't even have to work. Like it's not like a complicated exercise, right? It's very simple. It's a double crunch. You just have this ball between your thighs. Go, let's do a few more here. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. My elbows are just in my peripheral. And keep going. Let's go for about 15 more seconds. Trying to keep the weight equal on both hips. Watch that your knees are in the same plane. That one's not coming higher than the other. That'll tell you if the hip is dropping or not. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale. 3, 2, hold it. And little pulses in. So my legs are pulling in. I can really feel that work in my lower abs. You have 4. You have 3. You have 2. Hold 4. 3, 2, a little higher, and then grab your ball, feet on the ground. Place your right hand on your right thigh, or right hand on the ball with the ball on your right thigh. You're gonna bring that right leg to tabletop. You're gonna pull the shoulder down your back. You're gonna press that ball, simultaneously pushing into the leg, right? So you're kind of got this double contraction, right? So you're pushing through. Other leg is up, left arm is up, okay? The work is gonna happen on that left side here. So as you exhale, inhale, bring it in. You're working on stabilizing through that right side. Isn't that cool? And exhale, inhale. Good. And bring it in. Let's do 8 more and bring it in. And 7. Good. Try to keep the shoulder back. And 6. Keep that squeeze. This is the key. If you just are loosey-goosey here, you're not going to feel it. As my arms and legs go out, I'm pressing in. And that's the dead bug right there, right? You have 4 more, I think. Am I right? 4. Good. And exhale. 3. Inhale. 2. Good. Just checking out my form. Last, am I saying this right? I don't even know. Hold it there. Now, hold and little pulses in. 8, 7, 6, 5. You'll feel your lats turn on in 4, 3, 2, and then switching sides. So opposite arm, opposite leg, right arm up, left, right leg up, and hold. Squeeze the left arm and left leg. Exhale, press, lengthen, bring it in. So you're working on like a very PT style exercise, but it's very effective when you do it correctly. Okay, that's 2. Exhale, inhale, 3. Abs are tight. You feel your lower abs are really working, so are your obliques. Exhale, 6. Feel equalness through both butt cheeks. 5. And no lifting the head here. Do you see that? 4. Good. Feel your abs burn. Last 3. And bring it in. Last 2. Bring it in. Last 1. Exhale. Hold. Pulse the leg and arm of your left side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. All right, we're gonna do some bear crunches here, okay? So you're gonna take your ball and you're gonna put it, now if this is too much, you don't use your ball, right? So everything that I'm doing on the ball, you can do on the floor. So don't feel like you have to do it on the ball. You're gonna take that ball. So a couple options here. In the middle would be like this, which is a great modification, or just no ball and here, right? If you wanna make it really tough, you put the ball under your toes, okay? Hands are gonna be on the ground. As you exhale, you're gonna pick up your knees, you're gonna hold, okay? Just like this. Now these are, to me, harder than the actual planks, right? Now from here, you're gonna scoop the abs, lift, and lower. The ball doesn't move. So if you're off the floor, it's the same thing. You're not moving your legs around, you're just lifting your knees up. It's like a bear punch and lower. So lots of lower abs. You feel how your obliques are really on here. I'm pulling the abs in every time I lift and then lowering down. Good, trying to keep the head in line with the spine as best as I can. And pushing the ground away, scooping the abs. You have 25 seconds, about, and lower. I love how this feels. Putting the feet on the ball and just pushing in. You could feel what side works harder. So I'm trying to equal it out. You'll feel some quads here, which is okay. Now you don't have to fully straighten your legs. I'm not. I like to keep my knees sort of, it's almost like my knees are coming into my chest versus trying to straighten. Good, keep going. Keep going here. We got about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, now hold. Now you're gonna bring your legs over to the left, lift your hips up, over to the right. Hips up and over. So it's like your knees are jumping up and over, and up and over. And these will get your obliques like crazy. If your wrists bother you, go down to your forearms. Good, you can see it's a lot of stability. Again, off the floor, this works just fine. Keep going, keep going. You got about 20 seconds. Up and over, you'll feel your inner thighs. Up and over, keep going. It's meant to be short and sweet and hard. You get to land your back coming up in about 10 seconds. Hard to talk and do this at the same time. So some obliques, center core, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then release. All right, here comes double leg stretch. Options with the ball. You put the ball between your thighs or not. You can do this without the ball. Pilates double leg stretch, right? So you guys know the drill. You bring your shins in, you grab the outsides. Okay, you press your legs away a little bit to lift up your chest. Now I like to teach this, like really get the legs over, like really get the knees over the hips here, because whenever you then do the actual version, it's a lot easier here, right? So play with that. Play with letting the legs lift you up higher and then kind of bring the knees in to see what's gonna work for you, okay? You can stand out of breath. All right, you're gonna exhale, keep the chest lifted, bring the arms and legs out and in. Pause. Every time pause, regroup. Exhale. Legs should be nice and symmetrical with each other. The ball will give you a lot of information here. And do it again. And exhale. Rocky's not impressed. Back in, Okay, now the other option here is as your arms and legs go out, your arms can circle around and bring it in. So notice I'm trying to keep my body off the ground. So when I let go, I'm not dropping and then circling up, right? I'm staying in the actual double leg stretch. Now, of course, if this is too much, you can do this. I will be totally fine if this is your modification. Otherwise, stay up, bring it in. Let's do 4 more, short and sweet ab workout. It's supposed to be about 10 minutes. 3, exhale. 2, exhale. 2 more. Good, you got 1 more. Keep the chest lifted. Hold it, 4, 3, 2, and then release. Woo, those are hard. Lift up your butt, get a nice little stretch to the core. If you like this, like, comment, subscribe, share. This feels so good. What a great little ab set, right? 10 minutes with the Pilates ball, some Pilates classic incorporated with that double leg stretch. Just move your glutes around. Anyways, guys, make sure you subscribe and awesome job.